Good evening, and welcome to the news tonight at 6. Welcome, delighted to see me back. So about the news, executive ministers have said there is an urgent need for clarity on self-isolation rules in Northern Ireland schools following a rising number of absences among children. Paul Givan and Declan Kearney spoke to the media following a meeting of Stormont ministers on Monday. Sinn Féin called for the Assembly to be recalled to discuss the situation. First Minister Paul Givan said there were concerns that some schools were taking a blanket approach to self-isolation. Mr. Givan said, "It was an issue that we discussed at the executive today, and I know from the Department of Health there is some concern that too many people are being told to self-isolate from schools, and that is putting pressure onto the testing system because of the number of people. There is concern that schools are applying this too far, and that was coming through from the Department of Health. Teachers and principals who are under extreme pressure need to be given the appropriate support from the Public Health Agency, and that advice needs to be clear, and there needs to be resources provided. If schools are feeling overwhelmed, then there needs to be support." Another news, Sarah Harding, the Girls Aloud singer, described in the memoir she published earlier this year as the prospect of her death loomed, how she often felt a caricature, and like a cartoon character rather than a pop star. The persona she was known for was a kind of tomboy Jessica Rabbit, all high notes and edgy glamour, loud and unapologetic. A messer, a chancer and a rebel. The irony is that her death at the age of just 39 from metastatic breast cancer has made her real again, revealing the woman behind the tabloid magnate the press like to call hardcore Harding. The Sarah Harding behind the caricature was a woman with insecurities and contradictions, one who both craved celebrity and frequently hated it. The loudest girl aloud was shy and socially awkward. She was a people-pleaser who could be brittle. An insecure outsider who famously crashed a Ferrari during a Channel 4 documentary. A self-confessed diva, prone to occasional tantrums, who loved cooking and curling up with a book. Next tonight, the heat wave is set to continue as Ireland will bask in sunshine and scorching temperatures. Met Irene said that the hottest day of the week will see the mercury jump to a sweltering 27°C. Today will start off with dry sunny spells in the south, while the northern half of the country will see cloudy conditions with scattered patches of light rain and drizzle. Promoted stories temperatures will range between 20 Celsius to 25 C. Tonight will be mild and humid, which will turn misty or foggy across much of the country. Temperatures not falling below 12 to 16 degrees in a light southerly or variable breeze. And finally, Susanna Reid has reached out to her ITV colleague after they shared their devastating cancer diagnosis. The 50-year-old Good Morning Britain presenter sent a message of support to ITN editor Jeff Hill, 52, after he opened up about his cancer battle. Speaking to Mail Online, Jeff explained that he is not out of the woods yet, and is undergoing a series of treatments. Promoted stories detailing the procedures and medications he has had. Jeff said that he's had a stem cell transplant, 100 rounds of chemotherapy and 38 bone marrow biopsies as well as radiotherapy. Now, with the weather, here's Lee.